Hi Gemini, this is Luciani. Welcome so much to coming to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. This is going to be your spirit advice for the week of December 24th. Oh wow, that just jumped out. So spirit guides, what are Gemini's messages for the week of December 24th? Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so you definitely have a lot of arcana here. The moon in reverse is definitely some kind of disillusionment that's occurring. In traditional tarot, this is definitely also known as the moon. Um, there's something that has to be weathered. The storms will be weathered or peace gained at a cost. Also, some sort of imagination that is harnessed by practical considerations. Here we have the seventh of earth in a reverse, meaning someone is going about things unethically, maybe getting money to a degree where you don't feel like you're ambitious anymore. Um, it's like a slag of growth or wanting to grow. And the fire energy is saying, don't lose that energy. That present moment here is suggesting to you, Gemini, don't lose hope. There's messages here and there's opportunities here for you. Ask your elders for help. Also, if you feel like your energy is disappearing, go back to the path that was lost. Whatever makes you feel very energetic. Find strength also in loved ones. Listen to their advice. Also, reinforce your defenses, but also in living your optimism. Because, yet again, we have that coming in right for you. Okay? Don't let anyone or anything discourage you. Okay? Be very fair in your actions, courage, and make sure that the truth is guiding you, and also love. And is very passionate and happy, and that's what you're searching for. But you're feeling like somebody's either unethical or their ways about them are just very pragmatic or just very, very practical and dutiful though, but just kind of like and it's like zapping maybe your energy away. Others for you, this can also mean that you need to find that fire energy within yourself, that thing that makes you go, to keep you moving. This also means being impulsive or intolerant, or someone who's like a dictator. You know what I mean? Someone also who's very inactive, and it's just kind of like, man, I'm like, this is costing me my peace of mind at this point. I need to really like cut somebody off for my own peace of mind. Or there's a weather of storms to be happening. Someone could be a totalitarian or some kind of dictator in the relationship or in the career sector or even in family, your surroundings, neighbor, whomever, that you're just feeling like, wow, like they're unfair and they're acting like they're this big old boss, and you might have to fight fire with fire, okay? Because you feel like the efforts that you're using are useless. It's just like a complete loss. You feel like unloved and you're hurt, because it's somebody who's like having these quarrels with you and acting like this dictator, or that could be you acting like this, not realizing that someone is being very dutiful and being ambitious and trying to get the things set, but it's kind of like zapping your energy at the same time. Also, with the Three of Air here in reverse in your accomplishment sector, there's some kind of like confusion here. There's confusion where it's like, oh, I'm just getting really out of something super heavy. Or what you need to do is make some kind of decision that's going to be very heavy that you have to get out of. For others, this might mean that you have to take care of yourself because there's possibly loss that have happened or can happen. All of this is coming from the fact that you're recalling on something very spiritual, very emotional. Emotional body are reflecting on something that's spirit now, something that's engaging, flowing, and there's no flow, and you're realizing it, and it's just causing like, okay, the reality is that I might have to do something drastic to maintain my flow of energy, my spirit aspect, emotional body, having that great balance between the two, because you're feeling like all the efforts that I have are just being used and useless, and whatever I might encounter, I'm gonna have to be very prepared for the careness I have to give myself of this possible loss. And there's bad alchemy being performed. Spirit advice is saying you know that. You actually know that there's bad alchemy being performed here, and you just want balance and harmony, and it just seems like it's not going to happen, and you're like starting to come into this realization of it, and you're already thinking of the future about caring for yourself after some kind of separation, just because you're feeling like all the efforts that you're doing are useless. But if you know that because there's a delay. Now, this delay that can be completed, and I'll clarify this too for you guys, just so that you can get a better understanding. When you have the world here in the reverse, what will change is like some kind of fear of change. You might actually are battling with something that what you need to do for your peace of mind, and you already know how to care for yourself, and you're already thinking about the devastation that's going to come, because your spirit advice is saying that there's some kind of like disharmony and balance here, and it's coming from somebody who's super unethical and just not ambitious enough, and it's just causing some kind of like drought, or someone's being a totalitarian. That could be you, that could be them, that it's just like being so overbearing, and it's just like this imbalance. And yet again, it could be very passionate, but you might even be wanting more passion out of life, and also spirit, going back into your spirit body, your calling. But you might be fearful of this actual change to occur. But if that was to occur, you get this beautiful productivity, you get this ambition coming back, you get the fortune. These things come in for you so naturally when you start performing real good alchemy and karma, but it comes at a cost, Gemini. It's not going to be an easy one, okay? Oh, let me clarify that. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me clarify that for you. Okay. Ace of Wands. Yep. So, okay. So basically, what's going on is like there is some overwhelming energy here. Someone just think they know too much, and this could possibly be you. This is a Gemini. This could be a Gemini or a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And since they're overbearing objectivities, or this could also mean that someone who's very, very, very knowing what to do, or they play like really weird tricks on people because they want to display their intelligence. Others, this could be someone who is just very just brags too much, or just really getting into that body of just like, I know it alls, I guess, and it's causing a delay. For others, it just seems like you're trying your best to create this synergy, and you realize it's just not working. Or for others, this can mean that you guys are just two different people, or the job and you just do not mix. Your career, or your whatever that you're working on, or whom you with, it's just like you're wanting passion, and you're realizing it's going to come at a cost. And the thing is, you can unbound yourself. You can unbound yourself at this, the after effects of a breakup, the after effects of a separation are really, really heart aching, but you can unbound yourself. That's what will actually occur for you, because yet again, you're feeling like, oh my God, I can't get nothing off the ground with this person. I can't get nothing off the ground because of the dictatorship, of the non-ambitious, just unbalanced. And you're just at this point where it's just like, oh my God, I have to make a decision. The Empress in reverse. Again, everything is surface level. You might be wanting passion out of things, and it's like, oh my God, I can't get it because everything is so surface level, it's so predicted, it's so blah kind of energy. It's like, let's get into the deeper things. And the Two of Wands in reverse also suggests that there's like some kind of excuse me, there's some kind of like suffering or sadness by it, It's like sad that you really want to go into the spirit realm and look at things at such a beautiful, profound, deep level, and it's like you might even be suffering. The King of Swords energy here will suggest that yet again, someone is just being like too much, just being very bragging and all of these different things. But at the end of the day, there's a delay here. So the Page of Swords energy in reverse here at the end of your reading is like, it's kind of like someone who's being like a really big child, I guess, and they're very unprepared, and also maybe acting as if like a poser. So it seems like you have to really prepare yourself to gain this like new life. But you have to keep realizing that this isn't going to be balanced energy. The Three of Pentacles can suggest that, there's mediocrity here. There's weakness, pettiness, all of these different like low conscious states, and it's just causing it to be created in bad alchemy. And you're realizing that you're really wanting a lot more out of life on the passionate and spirit realm. And you might have to just really just make a really hard choice to gain that, okay? But don't be fearful of it. It's nothing to fear because good things are definitely near. So that's your reading. That was a general reading, so if you're looking for a personal reading, just leave me a comment at the bottom of this video, and I'll respond to the link. I'll respond with the link, okay? So you guys have a really good week and happy holidays. Peace.